Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to Gul Knowledge Hub. Are you this person who is anxious about speaking English language fluently, confidently, naturally, and you are depending on these things like apps, vocabulary, flashcards, classes, pressure, analysis, and tools? Then you are wrong, because if you have only the tools and you don't know how to utilize them, you are exceptionally wrong. You have to do something extra, and that extra thing I am going to discuss with you. And that extra thing which I have elaborated it on whiteboard is called the cheat code, and it can be called English language cheat code. Yes, my dear audience, because our perception, our methodology, our traditional methodology is exceptionally wrong, because we are dependent, we are wholly dependent on all these things which are wrong. You have to do something extra. Now, just suppose you are this person. What kind of things you have to surround with yourself? What kind be the blanket? This can be your atmosphere. Like Earth is a planet, and there is a blanket of atmosphere where all essential gases are present to maintain life on this planet Earth. Like this, you are this, and you need to have a proper blanket, a proper cover of essential things which can pave your way towards your fluency. And my dear audience, the cheat code is the perfect blend. Cheat code can be called the atmosphere of your life. How is it and how it can happen? I am going to discuss with you. The very first thing is you have to embrace your ugly phase of life. Ugly phase of life when you are trying to learn English language and you find yourself in total chaos. In total chaos. Nothing is in arranged form. Like you have shifted to a new house and everything is in a disordered condition. You have to make them in a ordered condition. That's why embrace your ugly phase of learning, when everything seems that everything is just seems as an alien thing. This is your condition at present, because you are dependent on grammar, and believe me, grammar is your villain. Don't focus, don't have your way. Now this is your way towards your fluency, and this way is not the right way, because you are trying to utilize grammar as your vehicle. That vehicle is wrong. That vehicle will only give you towards your overthinking. Is this sentence, is that word, is that sentence, is that pattern is correct or not? Am I going to be a stupid person by responding? Should I respond? Should I give my answer? Should I be a silent person? What kind of thoughts other person have in his mind about me? Oh, I don't know the answer. Your brain is fermenting, rather structuring all these thoughts because of grammar, because you are entangled in the web of this grammar. You don't know what is happening outside your brain. So shift your mindset. It's about your mindset, and because grammar you will know along the process, it's a byproduct. You will learn it on the way. You don't need to pay whole attention on grammar at the very first stage. Embrace your chaos. Embrace your chaos. Put yourself in that condition, in that place where you find everything is in chaos. Have you ever imagined a toddler, a baby? Do you know, does he know each and everything produced by us? He just listens. He just listens. He just perceives by our actions that this word relates to this action, this word relates to this object. He is in that chaos condition. He is that in ugly phase, but he puts him. You have to put yourself in the same situation. And number 3 thing, after doing this, you have to utilize the media, TV shows, podcasts, because they will give you the practical words which can be actually used in your life, in your conversation. And believe me, after doing all these things, you are not a tourist. Don't suppose yourself that this is a legacy. This is a tour sport. Tourist sport. You can say tourist sport is English language. If you just believe that you are a tourist, you cannot be fully acquainted with this land, with this island. I would just say island of English language. But if you just think that you are not a tourist, you are just the resident. You have to be the resident of this island in order to know each and every corner of the island. So just assume that this is my lifelong process. You have to build it into your habit. Unavoidable activity. I would say it unavoidable activity. Consume it as an unavoidable activity in form of reading, in form of listening. You have to listen. You have to read whether you understand or not. You have to listen whether you understand or not, whether you like it or not. Like other life processes like eating food, taking water, drinking water, taking tea, or any other activity you are performing on the daily basis to sustain your life, you have to do the same thing with your English language. Turn it, because after all, consistency beats intensity. If you are consistent, you will reach your destination. And this blanket, if you have a proper environment, it will lead you toward the island of English fluency. And this English and all this process is called cheat code. If you follow this cheat code, one day or the other, you will reach your destination. Forget about all these things. Just live this environment, and this environment is called the ecosystem of English language. You have to build the ecosystem. What is ecosystem? Ecosystem, just imagine you are surrounded by the mountains. If you produce your sound, your sound will resonate from the each and every corner. In fact, you should assume that English should resonate from each and every corner of your life. For example, if you are switching on mobile phone, there should be English language. If you are talking to someone on WhatsApp, English should be your medium of instruction. If you want to post a comment on YouTube video, what should be your target language? Of course, English language. If you just want to watch a movie, your main aim should be to listen, to watch it in English language. If you are a lover of songs, you want to listen some quality songs, you should listen it in English language. This is called the ecosystem of English language. You have to build the same ecosystem in order to sustain fluency in English language. In fact, this is called the cheat code of English language. Just give up all the traditional old methodologies of English language and adopt this ecosystem. Build this ecosystem where your every activity just surrounds this cheat code of English language, and you cannot escape from this language. This is called unavoidable activity. Hope you have understood what is cheat code and how you can build an ecosystem of English language. How can you make that sure that you are the resident of English language, not a tourist of this land? If you can do this, only then you can be a fluent English speaker in 2025. With this positive note, I end this video. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.